Can you imagine? You subsidize everything, and we are most democratic. We subsidize the rich and the poor and foreigners and anybody. And that has to stop. Rather than taking the safe course of merely paying lip service while being frozen in action, as previous governments had done, we had to summon firm political courage to take this course of action at the risk of being unpopular. Not too unpopular, because we have to survive the next elections. Otherwise, we'll be like, the Churchillian thesis, we all want to be great statesmen who only plan for the next generations. And a good politician is rotten, because they only think of the next elections. But you really want to be a great statesman, you'll lose the next elections. So you have to balance, to be both a statesman and partly a good politician. So you have to bear with me on that. Now, we had to choose to play safe and do nothing, knowing that the continued situation would only take us on the road to bankruptcy. Then that would be a dereliction of moral duty, of good and responsible governance. But did we take this action, including implementing electricity tariff adjustments and floating prices of certain essentials in order to inflict pain and suffering on the Rakyat? Certainly no. On the contrary, while the majority of the people would continue to enjoy the subsidies that they deserve, the wealthy and the big industries must pay what they ought to. So when I say subsidy rationalization, it actually did not affect the changes, because the subsidy continues for the vast majority of our people, what we call B40, M40, and probably the low T20. Now, the billions of ringgit saved are now being channeled back to the people in terms of subsidies and cash transfers. And that's what we have done and will continue to do as we proceed boldly on the course of structural reforms. We are committed to governance, accountability, and to social justice. That is, ensuring that the benefits of growth are distributed fairly and equitably, and that every Malaysian has the opportunity to prosper. Those tasked with implementing government policies must therefore adhere to the highest standards of responsibility, transparency, and accountability.